important class today for the maths and reasoning, both the chapter that we are including both the chapter. So in today's class, first I'll be taking the class for maths, and in maths we'll learn the number system here in today's class. Okay. So number system as a whole, as you know, number system, there are multiple concept of number system. You need to understand the concept of I would say certain uh, there are certain concept that you need to know, and you need to understand much more thing about it. So I'll be going straight forward to the concept of number system. In today's class, what we're gonna do, these things. First we'll learn the concept of number system, then we'll solve the CSAT number system question of the previous year, CSAT number system PYQ, because as you know, this is a UPSC exam and the level of question that you'll be getting in the exam would be as per the UPSC CSAT level, at least the UPSC CSAT level. So we need to uh, conceptualize this question here. Apart from that, then we'll be moving toward the logical reasoning section, and today's topic, as you know, is seating arrangement. So we will also have a conceptual idea of seating arrangement. Give you, I'll like solve 5 to 6, 4 to 5 to 6 seating arrangement question, and then we'll be moving toward the as well as CSAT PIQ2. Okay, there is like hardly there are 5 to 6 seating arrangement question out there, because last time in the APFC paper as well as in the AOEO paper we seen a lot of seating arrangement. In the APFC paper last year there was one seating arrangement last year. There is a huge chance that they might ask the seating arrangement question here this year too. Okay, so we have to have a look on this thing. Another important thing is, as you know, the UPSC is kind of fond of the chapter of number system. As you know, UPSC is kind of fond of the chapter of number system, and they intentionally ask too many questions from number system itself. That's the factor there. Okay, so now what's gonna happen here? Let me tell about a simple concept of number system. First, we need to understand the concept of natural numbers. What is natural numbers? Natural numbers are denoted by n, that is any natural number, all natural number except 0. Except 0, 0 is not a natural number. The smallest natural number is 1. Okay, 0 is not a natural number. The smallest natural number is 1. Okay, this is a natural number. Then we have the whole number. Okay, then we have the whole number. You'll be getting a full-fledged note out of it, so don't worry. You don't have to. If you want, you can make note out of the class. Otherwise, just take your notebook, and whenever I giving the classwork, you just do the classwork. That's all, because you don't have to study about the thing. And another most important thing, many of you are asking me, sir, when we get the notes and sort of thing. See, we are making the notes. We'll be giving you a single note. Single note means a single note that will cover each aspect of the EPFO exam this year. Okay, starting from the art and culture, modern history, accounting, general accounting principle, insurance, social security, everything, maths, everything. We'll give you a singular note there, except math, because we'll give a separate math and logical reasoning practice book as well, like a question bank as well. So we'll give all the things together except the current affairs and the maths. All the notes will be in a jot compiled in a single PDF. We will give there, and you just study the PDF there, because this is not time to give you subjective notes out there. Okay, it's a very highly competitive examination, as you know, as we have like nearly 90 days left, 90 to 95 days left. So there is no comparison on it. You cannot study the basics right now. You have to study the summarized note itself. Okay, because the time is quite low. That's my ideology regarding the EPFO this year. Got it? So we will get a note. You will not get a subjective note. We'll compile the note together and give you the note there. That's all. Okay. You don't have to ask us, sir, did you upload the modern history note or did you upload the ancient history note? No. Just we'll give you the entire note in a single day. That's all. You just study there, print out, or do your study from tab or anything. Just do your study from the notes. That's all. Like for the EPFO exam, you don't have to worry about anything. Go through our notes. That will be all. And practice. We'll be taking the test too. Today we are also taking a all over test. Although it's a in general test, but we will take the EPFO test starting from September. Anyway, so then what do we have? We have a whole number. Whole number means that's denoted by W. It's denoted by W, and it's starting from 0. The smallest whole number is 0. That's the difference between these two. Natural number starts from 1 and the whole number starts from 0. Got it? Non-negative integers. It is also called the non-negative integers. Now, what is integers? Right now, we have to understand the concept of integer. It's a very basic concept though, as you know. Some of you might know the concept quite well because maybe some of you are preparing for other examination too, like other competitive examinations. So you have an idea of the overall number system. Okay. So the thing is, integers. Integers is very simple, like the whole number. I mean, it's a quote number, a -4, -6. It doesn't matter, it's positive or negative, it's the whole number that we have. It's called integers. Okay, it's called the integers. That's all. Now, what are the some of the interesting thing that we have? The integers, as you know, all our numbers. As you know, you might know all our numbers. That means uh, whatever we are studying there and whatever the problem out there, how many problems out there we don't know, but the thing is each number 0 to 9 we have 10 digits. Everything, every problem out there, every mathematical concept out there is based on these 10 numbers, 10 digits only. You cannot produce a new digit. Tell me your new digit apart from 0 to 9. All the numbers are made with these digits itself. Got it? And I hope you understand the positive and negative number or positive and negative integers. I don't have to give you the idea of what is positive and negative integers, right? So positive and negative integers is there. And another thing is that is called fraction. As you know, the fraction is very much simple. And two more concepts that you need to understand, that is, one is a rational number and another is an irrational number. One is a rational number, another is an irrational number. These two concepts you need to understand. Rational number is that we can, I mean, show the number. We can like somehow get an idea of the number. Suppose 1 by 2, 1 by 2 equal to 0.5. It's a rational number because we can show the number, we can show the value to you. We can sum up the value here. We can show the value here. But irrational number stand like 1 by 3. It's an irrational number. Why? Because it will be like infinite. Number of infinity 0.333333. It will not gonna stop. It will go up to infinity. Okay. So this is an irrational number, the type of numbers that we cannot show. We cannot rationalize. Got it? That is the common concept of this number. Rational number, irrational number. Got it? I hope you understand. Now, another thing is, let me tell you that the prime numbers, as you all know, the prime numbers are very much simple. The number that uh, have a divisor only 1 and that number. Suppose a number is 5. There are two divisor like 1 and 5. The number itself and 1. If any number have this only two divisor, then that's a prime number. Suppose 9, it's divisible by 1, it's divisible by 3, it's divisible by 9. It's not a prime number, it's a composite number. There are only two factor of a prime number, 1 and the number itself. So just give me I'll give you I'll suggest you some suggestion. Is from 1 to 100, all the prime numbers, the list of all prime numbers should be memorized. from 1 to 100, it is better to memorize all the prime numbers there. Got it? It is better to memorize all the prime numbers there because it's important after all. Anyway, uh, there is another call. It's called like prime number. What is co-prime? There is another concept these days. The many questions are asking from the concept itself. That's a co-prime number. What's a co-prime number, sir? Co-prime is a very simple concept. That is, uh, their HCF should be 1. I mean, suppose I'm getting you a question 9 and 13. These are co-prime because their HCF is 1. Right? Any two numbers have their HCF 1 are considered co-prime numbers. Got it? Now, there are more two understanding out there that you need to get to, like, this is a very confusing understanding. One is one. There is a concept out there. I will give you a even concept out there. Uh, one is not neither prime number, not a composite number. It's a odd number. It's a odd number, yes. But these are not. The smallest composite number, is what? 4. Smallest odd composite number is 9. Got it? Only thing that you need to get. I hope you got it. What I'm trying to say here. Now, this is the overall concept that we need to know. Prime number, composite number, co-prime, real number, proper fraction. Proper fraction is nothing but this is a very elementary thing. Mixed fraction are there. Proper fraction. What is proper fraction? Suppose uh, that numerator is smaller than denominator. This is a proper fraction. Improper fraction. This is improper fraction. This fraction, if we add it up, that's a mixed fraction. And that is means mixed fraction means 1 plus 1 by 2. I hope you understand. I hope you got the idea here. Got it? Okay. Let's move to the next topic. That is divisibility. Because in terms of divisibility, we need to understand the concept behind divisibility itself. Because otherwise, we cannot go forward. Because it's a very interesting concept, very important concept in terms of uh, the whole thing. The divisibility rule, the first rule is 2, the divisibility of 2. And how to check the divisibility of 2? Just as you know. Okay, another thing, before coming to the divisibility, how numbers are mixed. Suppose there is a number 137. How the number is made? If I have to break down the whole thing, 100 into 1 plus uh, 10 into 3 plus 1 into 7. Because 1 is on the hundreds uh, box, 3 is on the 10th box, and this is a unit digit. If you sum up this, you will get the number. That's how the number is made. Okay. Any number is made up in that way. So if we have to consider the divisibility of 2, the divisibility of 2 would be like the unit digit should be 0 or any even number. Any even number. Suppose 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8 or 0. It would be definitely divisible by 2. Divisibility of 3 is sum of the digits. If all the sum of the digits is divisible by 3, then the number itself is divisible by 3. The divisibility of 5, very simple. Unit digit, it should be 0 or 5 out there. In the unit digit, it should be 0 or 5 out there. In terms of 6, you need to check the divisibility of both 2 and both 3. That means either it have to 0 or even number, and also the sum of the digit would be divisible by 3. Got it? Sum of the digit also have to divisible by 3. That's the most important part here. Okay. So this is the overview of the whole thing, as you know. Got it? Okay. Just give me 2 minutes. One important call is coming on. I'll be getting back to you within 2 minutes. So the most important thing here, that is okay. So the divisibility of 6, you understand. Now let us have a look on the divisibility of 7. That's a very interesting part. The divisibility of 7, a very interesting area. Divisibility of 7, that is very unique thing. Suppose there is a question number 721. You have to have the answer that is it divisible by 7 or not. Just do these things. Multiply the unit digit by 2 and subtract the result from the rest of the digit. If the digit is divisible by 7, then the whole number is divisible by 7. I hope you got it. If anybody have any problem, let me know, because the divisibility of 7 is quite interesting. Now, after going through the basic concept, I'll be teaching you how to solve the real time question in the paper, because as you know, the question level would be as per the CSAT level. Like, keep that in mind. The question level will be as per CSAT level. Whenever the exam will come, you'll know. Because I don't know why, it's like every time I say anything, it's truly composed in the question paper itself. Like in today's ethics paper, from the mains batch, some of you have from like mains batch is like, in the mains batch you have said like ethics paper, you have question from social media, the ethical dilemma and the topic and the ecological disaster that is going on in Uttarakhand as well as Himachal. Exactly the question have come in the question paper in today's ethics. Okay. So this is the overview of the whole thing. You have to get the thing properly. Okay. The divisibility of 7 is understood here. And now let's look at the divisibility of 8 itself. 8, the divisibility of 8 is quite unique. If the digit is more than 4 digit, then take the last 3 digit and divide by 8. If the divisibility is there, then the overall digit is also divisible by 8 itself. A very unique concept out there. Suppose there is a question 45,584. I will take the only last 3 digit. I will check the thing here. That is 7 and 3. That's done. The total number is divisible by 8 also. A very unique concept. You can also devise the whole number itself. It's up to you. Whatever the technique you are using, it's up to totally you. Okay. Now, the 9 is next is the 9. The sum of digits same, as similar as 3. Sum of digits divided by 3. Done. Hey, sorry, 9. Sum of digits divided by 9. Got it? So there is a question 7101. Okay. then divide the digit, it's 9, it's 9 divisible, and the number is also divisible by 9. That's all. That's how easy is this. Got it? Now, the most important part, that we'll be getting the question, the divisibility of 11. That's a quite unique there, 11, the divisibility of 11. Suppose there is a question out there, 863016, is it divisible by 11? How we have to check? We have to add the alternate numbers. That means 8, 3 and 1. How much is this? 8, 3 and 1, 12. And also this alternate number, it is also 12. If these two sum are equal, then the number is also divisible by 11, or the difference between the sum is 11, then the number is also divisible by 11. In the both ways, the number is same. Either it should be same, or the difference between these two sum would be 11. Then the number is divisible by 11 itself. Got it? If anybody have any question, let me know. Till now, because we completed the divisibility and the conceptual number system structure of this question itself. Got it? See, let me tell you one thing very clearly in today's class. Keep that thing in mind. If you want to crack the EPF, I'm not blabbering you, or as you might know, I'm not that kind of teacher that give you a huge confidence that this is a very easy examination. Yeah, see, like anybody, suppose Banani or like Baishaki or Satish or Sono, don't worry, it's a very easy examination. You will get to know. No, I'll not do that thing. Why? Because it will be a very challenging examination. You need to get to the point. You need to literally, if you want to see, you will be getting at least 20 question out of this like 120 question that are coming in APFC from maths and logical reasoning section. Suppose 2.5, you literally get 50 marks from this section. It's not a joke. I want that everyone have to have a capacity to get 50 out of 50 in the maths and logical reasoning question. That type of understanding, that type of practice you need to do. We have already uploaded the UPSC CSAT previous year question in our PYQ section in the drive itself. Got it? That's the idea out here. You need to get the thing. I mean, clearly, you need to have a clear idea of the things. Now, it's done. The concepts is done. Let us go to the question paper. Now, I usually follow a strategy that if I want, I can give you the question that are as per the level of SSC, railways, this sort of question. But it will not do anything, because you are preparing for EPFO. You have to understand the level itself, right? Suppose in any of the classes, suppose in previous year classes, like Shagor sir have taken the economic survey class. Suppose I am teaching the students of SSC, CGL. So I'll be briefing the economic survey within one page, because in CGL you don't have to have any data from the economic survey. But in EPFO, the budget and economic survey, write that thing down. If it possible, write that thing down on a stamp paper. You will get at least 2 questions common from economic survey and union budget of this year. If the examination is happening in 30 November, that's a 99% chance. And if you get 2 questions, literally 2 questions from budget and eco survey, you literally get 2 questions from this section. We have jotted down whole thing already. We have taken the classes, and the records are, all the previous records will be uploaded by like Tuesday or Wednesday. My classes are also uploaded, but others teachers classes will be uploaded by Tuesday or Wednesday. And the thing is, you'll get question from this section, that's for sure. Now let us look to the question paper of UPSC CSAT. Now there are many multiple magnitude of question. I'll be giving the question that considerably coming in the EPFO question paper, because it's quite prevalent that you get the question here. Let me tell you that. Got it? Now, what kind of question we can get here? Let me copy paste a question from here to the uh, whiteboard, so that we can study the question together and have an idea of the question out here. What kind of question they are asking. I hope everyone can see the question here. Okay, I hope everyone can see the question here. I have copy pasted. It is 2024. The question came in 2024 UPSC CSAT. Okay, because it's a very current question, and we have to understand. See, in the CSAT paper as well as in the EPFO paper, we'll be doing some EPFO question too if the time prevails. You can see the level of question is quite different there, because UPSC tendency to ask a different type of question, different level of question they have a tendency to ask there. Got it? Now, what are you going to do? Consider the following statement in respect of the sum of a is equal to x plus y plus z, when x, y, z are distinct prime numbers less than 10. Got it? So we use a simple method that is called value putting method. What is the concept behind the method? I hope you have multiple methods in your sleeve. You might know multiple methods, but let me tell you one thing: you can literally solve any question out there with value putting method. Any question, whether it is an arithmetic question, whether it's a algebra based question, whether it's a mensuration or geometry question, you can literally solve any question that are coming in the question paper with value putting method. What is value putting method? We put the minimum possible value. Minimum possible value. We put generally the minimum possible value. Generally, we put the minimum possible value here. But it's a very simple idea out there. So, in the question paper, x, y, z, a is equal to x plus y plus z. These are distinct prime number that is less than 10. Okay. So, we have to judge the prime number here. How many prime number less than 10 is there? 1 we have, 2 we have, 3 we have, 5 we have, 7 we have. These are the prime number that less than 10. Like 5 prime numbers are out there. Now, the unit digit of s can be, we have to check the whole thing. I mean, check the set. Let us take the all the necessary number here, all the bigger number here, 3, 5, and 7. Then what should be the sum here? The sum should be 15. Right? If we take 3, 5 here, the sum is 10. If we take 1, 3, 5 here, the sum is 9. That means the unit digit of s can be 0. Yes. Number 1. Yes. Number 2. The unit digit of s can be 9. Yes. It's also correct. And number 3. The unit digit of s can be 5. Yes. It's also right. That means what should be the answer? It should be D. Correct. See, there is no formula in the question here. That's a very unique thing. You don't find any formula out there. What do you find? A pure concept. Do you like the question here? This sort of question will be coming in the question paper itself. That's the most important part. Okay, because you have to understand the idea behind it. These are not merely questions, these are literally artwork out there. Okay, let us come to the next question. I hope you understand the question quite well. Now, Let us come to another question out there. I'll be giving another question out there. That's a quite unique question that we have in the question paper. Uh, it also is like I hope you can understand the question. It's p minus r to the power, that the sign is meant to the power. Okay, it's on the power itself. So they have asked a question here. Let PQRS be distinct positive integers. Let PQ be odd and RS be even. Consider the following statement. This. Now, it's also a question from 2024. Can you solve the question here? I'll give like, let me say, I'll give like uh, 6 minutes. Try to solve it. Interesting question out there. As you know, what I'm saying that you can use the value putting method out there. Say like PQ are odd and R is like even. So even we can take the lowest even number like 2 and 4, and for the odd number we can take like uh, as the P is R, because it should be P minus R, R is even, and Q minus S. So that means we need to take at least this is 3 and this is 5. We need to take it at least, because if we take the 1, it should be minus, and minus it should be a problem. So that means P minus R to the power 2QS. It's considered P minus Q is what is this? P minus, sorry, it's a P minus R. P minus R, that means 1 to the power, doesn't matter what, but it should be 1. If we put anything uh, in the power of 1, it should be 1 there. Okay. Then it's a even, it's a negative. Now, if we solve the number 2 problem, that's Q minus S, it's also 1, and to the power is 2S. It also should be 1. That means it is even. No, it's not there out there. Okay. So now there is a problem out there. See, those are not, we have to take much higher number, because there is no only option 3 out there. We have to take a higher number out there. We have to make a higher number out there. That means we have to take like it should be like this. It should be 5 and it should be 7. Okay. So now, what's the problem out there? 5, if we put the 5 here, P minus R, it should be 3. 3 to the power 2QS. 2QS. That means R into 4 into 7. That means it should be 56. Right? 2QS. 56. Now, there is a little trick out there. What kind of trick? Whenever you are finding any a bigger larger power, just divide by 4. It's called the force rule it's called. Just divide by 4 and get the remainder out here. How much remainder we are seeing here? 3 to the power 4. That means what should be 3 to the power 4? As you know, it should be 81. Then the number is not there. The number one thing is not true. It should not be even. Now, Now you can do the option test here. If we omit 2, we can omit the other 3 option. Only B option is correct. That's how you can solve a question in UPSC. The dull people, what do we do? You will try to solve the other 2 also. That will take your time, take your precious time from the question itself. Okay, so that's a problem out there. That is the problem that you need to diversify here. Now, let me get you another question out there. It's a very interesting question. Let me get another question out here so that we can solve the question itself. Now, the question itself is very much simple. Try to solve it. See, the level of question out there, it's not tough. It's not. It's not have any formulas. We don't have any formulas except 1 2 formulas, basic formulas. We don't have anything. Now, try to solve this question out there. It's also the question from 2024. It's a very interesting thing. I'll be showing the question, but try to solve it. Okay. Now, see the level of dedication of the student. We have more than 18 plus student in our batches. Near about, apart from the teachers, we have near about like 18. How much student in the batches? Let me just check out there. How much student we got here in the batch? Yeah, we have nearly 18 students. 18 students out there, but only like 3 of you are taking the classes. That's how the reality is. People are not taking keen into classes. They will say, I will do myself. I can do myself. It's a very easy thing. I can do it by myself. No, you cannot do it by yourself. It's a very, I mean, it's a very time consuming paper would be there. Okay, the paper would be very much time consuming if you cannot uh, do the math section within like 20 minutes. You're out of the league in the question paper itself. You are literally out of the league. Got it? Now, do the question. I'll give you another 5 minutes. We'll have a lot of question today, and then we go to the logical listening. The classes will continue till 11, near about 11. Okay, do it. See, the thing is, it's a very unique question. In some code letter, there are like P, Q, R, S, and T represent, and are like represent number is 4, 5, 10, 12, and 15. Got it? Now the thing is, Q minus S equal to 2S and T equal to R plus S plus 3. Now, the interesting thing is Q minus 2S equal to 2S. That means Q equal to, we can write it there. Q equal to what? It should be 3S. That means if we take 12 in place of Q, the S should be 4. That means 4 or 12 is out there. Now T equal to R plus S plus 3. S is what? S is 4. That means 7. So if I take suppose it's 7 already. It's 7. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do here? Uh, we don't know the value of T and the value of R. Okay. How many are there? 4, 5, 10, 12, 15. 4, 5, 10, 12, 15. Now 5, 10, and 15 out there. Now this is what? This is 8. Okay. Now if I put 15 here and if I put like 5 here, it should not be go along this way. Now you have to do it on another way. Let me see it on another way. What we can find here? We can find here Q equal to, if I say 15 is Q, S is 5, then there's another way out there. S is 5, 8, and if uh, R is 4, then this is 12. Got it? Then R, the value of R we have, the value of S we have, the value of T we have, and the value of Q we have. That means 5, 4, 12, and 15 we have. Then the value of T would be what? T would be 10. Now the p plus r minus t, what p plus r minus t would be what? P would be uh, no, sorry, it should be p. P would be 10 and R would be 4, minus T would be 12. The value of this thing will be 2. The answer will be what? Answer will be B. Got it? I hope you understand. It should be option B. Right? Oh, let us do another question out here. Let me give you another question. This sort of question is quite interesting. I mean, it's quite interesting out there if you know how to play the question itself. It's very much easier out there if you know what I'm trying to say. Now there is a question. This is a very interesting question. It would be very interesting to solve the question out here. The question is this. I have given the question and try to solve the question here. Okay, this is a question out there. Try to solve that. This is a quite unique question out there. It's a very unique question. As you know, PPQQRR be two-digit number where PQR, and the thing is PP plus QQ plus RR equal to TTO, where three-digit number ending with 0. Consider the following statement. Now, there is a multiple way to do this thing. Okay. There are multiple way to do this thing. As you know, the question itself is quite interesting. I mean, it's quite interesting question out there. There are multiple way to solve it. If you get this sort of question in the question paper, then you might have a problem out there. Okay. Why you might have a problem? Because uh, see, the question itself is there. We can put it in that way. There is a way to do it. Suppose what way? Suppose we are doing is 11p plus 11q plus 11r equal to 110t. That's so you can do it. And this is the way the whole thing is there. Now, uh, there are multiple way to do it. Got it? There are multiple way to do it. One of the ways is like the sum of p plus q plus r equal to the minimum sum. What would be the minimum sum? 1 2 3 equal to 6, and the maximum sum would be what? 7 plus 8 plus 9, that is 24. Got it? Then the thing is, if you look this way, this is considered like it p plus q plus r equal to 10t. That means the possible value of 10t would be multiple of between 6 to 24. Yes, Shona, tell me.
Sir, it can be a lengthier
There,
process.
I'm showing you two processes. One is
Instead
a
of
elimination method. Another is a
yes,
simple
sir.
putting method by 1 1 2 2 3 3, and then verify the answer,
Exactly.
and
Just
that's it.
verify the answer
And
and
that's
the
it. Do the method because see. Okay, now the
yes.
thing is there are multiple ways to do it. A possible pair would be like if you go this way, there are multiple thing will be sum up on you. Now the most important thing is you can do this by this way too. This is a way to do it. Just 10t between 6 and 24, multiple of 6 and 24, the value of 10t, you can get the thing down here. Okay. And there is another way, that the putting of values, the possible probable values we should put here. How much value we should put here? See, the thing is, it should be 0. Then the we only have this sort of answer. We only have this sort of answer because we cannot produce 330, because there are only 2-digit numbers. If we add the maximum 2-digit number here, although it's not possible, still it will be like 290, 297, right? So our option would be limited to 220 and 110. Now the thing is, if you see the 220 here, 110 here, there are multiple ways. Like we can get 22, then we can get like 33 out there, that is 55, and also it's 55. Now that's a way to, that's the number of possible value of p. How many values are there? Now just increase it a little bit. How much I'm increasing? This should be 22, this should be 44. How much is it? It is 66. And how much we are getting? 66, 70, 40. No, it's not gonna happen here. But there is a way to do it. If it's 66, then 220, there are multiple, multiple number you will be finding here. Then we have like 22 out there, and we can see like 33, no, 22. We can see the bigger number to 210. We can see the bigger number there to 210. That means if we, here we need to 198. We can also add like 88 and 99. How much is this? 88, 99, 110. No, it's not gonna happen. There are multiple way you can find this thing. It will be also a lengthier process. 88 would be there, and just let me just it should be 110 and it should be 100. No, 80 here. If we put 33 out there, multiple things are happen. Like 110 value will have 110 value for certain numbers. If we see 66, if we 33 and 11, that's also a number there. Okay. Now we just add the number little bit, reduce this thing, and that's the way you should be. If we add a number little bit, it should be 33, it should be 44. Now if we add a number 11, 33 and 77, is it go well? No. 11, 22 and 77. That's a way we can do it. That's a way we can do it. Okay. So there is a way you can do. The thing is, there are multiple way you can do it. There are magnitude of way you can do it. It all comes to 110. Okay. It's all come to 110. How many values would be there? We have 1 to 1, 136. We have 11, 44, 55. That's also a number. We have 33, 88, 99. That's also a number. We have 44, 77, 99. It termed to 220, as you know. It's 220 out there. Then we have 55, 66 and 99. That's also a number there. Okay. So that how much number we can get from this section here. So how many values of p out there? It's a very interesting number. How many values of p out there? This is the value of p would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 values. And how many values of q out there? We have like in q we have 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 7. How many values up there? We have 6 values of q out there. Got it? So both 1 and 2 would be sufficient in this question here. That's the major part here. That's how you need to do your calculation. Suppose they ask you this question on the question paper itself. Those who don't practice properly, It will literally take, let me tell you that it will literally take 10 minutes to solve this question. You will lose your 10 minutes. What are you gonna do if you find this sort of question that you cannot solve? Leave it. Leave it for the last few minutes. Leave it for the last few minutes, as you know. Okay, got it? Now, I hope you have an idea of the question that are giving here in the question paper itself. This is the level of question they are asking in the question paper. Okay. That's another question. It's from 2022. It's another important question. It's a very lengthy question. I mean, why uh, I'm giving you lengthy question. It's not that I love lengthy question. It's like uh, you don't understand. Like, this is the level of question you'll be getting in the question paper of a, because as you know there is one examination this year, one CRT would be there, common recruitment test. So UPSC will go all the way up to give you the question, all the way up to level up the question here. So I hope you can see the question, try to solve this question. It's a very another one banger, we could say another one banger here out here. This will be our last question. After that we'll be moving switching to the logical reasoning section. So uh, watch properly. That's a very interesting question out there. It's very much interesting. Okay. Okay. So the most important thing is, got it. An identity card has a number A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay. Uh, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, distinct number, the numbers are there. We have the number 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, and 9. Got it? Now, the whole number is divisible by 9. Now, the thing is, just see out there, there are multiple instances. If the number is divisible by 9, then there is a very good, we just have to understand this is divisible by 9. After deleting the 1, this is divisible by 6. Now, if it's divisible by 6, then it should be either 2, 4, or 8, right? Because it should be a even number. After deleting 2 digits from the right of the option, the resulting number divisible by 5. Now, this is 5. This should be 5 here. Because only there's a one option. If we delete this 2 number, the remaining 5-digit number is divisible by 5. Then we have to put the 5 here. That means the location of 5 is confirmed out here. Got it? The location of 5 is confirmed. Understood? Now, after deleting 3 digits from the right of the original, the resulting number is divisible by 4. That means here we have the chance of 248 because it's also a prime digit out here. After deleting 4 digits from the right number, the resulting number is divisible by 3. Now there is a question out there. See, we have, this is 3, 1, I mean, we can put multiple number out there. The last thing is we have 2 here. That means 2, 4, 8. Got it? Now the most important part is, see, in this 3 boxes, the 2, 4, and 8 are completely carved out, and that I mean that we can put any of this number and this locked. I mean this 2, 4, and 8 is locked in this 3 section. Here we need to put 2, 4, 8 are locked, 5 is also locked, 1, 7, or 9, and here we can put 1, 7, 9 because this is divisible by 3 and this is divisible by 9. Got it? I hope you got the answer here. Now, the value of the sum of the middle 3 digit, that means this 3 digit, they are asking this 3 digit. What would be the value? 5 would be there. We have to put the value here. Now, if I take 2 here, I might take 1 here, 2. Here we can take 2. The total resulting number is 8. If I took 5 here, if I took suppose 2 here, if I have to took anything like either 7 or 9, the value would be go much beyond it. So it cannot be possible because the answer is only 12. The value would go much higher than this. So that means if I have to took here 5 plus 4 plus 1, the number would be 10. 10 is not is here. If I have to took 5 plus 4, we cannot choose any more here. See, if I take 4, this 2 element would only be here. Apart from that, if we choose any more topic, the resulting number will be more than 12. Okay, the resulting number will be more than 12. So the answer should be what? Answer should be 8. Got it? Any question out there? Yes, Banani, you have right it quite. You are right. The answer should be 8. So I hope you can understand the question itself here, Shonok. That is a interesting question. See,
Yes,
this sort of question will be coming in
yes,
the
sir.
EPFO. Mark my words, you will get this level of question. People are thinking, many educators are there in the market, and many are thinking that the level of question would be like of SSC level. No, bro, this is not SSC, it's EPFO. SSC is a higher post, is like level 8. You are getting 2 more level rather than that post also, and there's only one exam in SSC will have 2 exam. Apart from if I take the computer test, computer proficiency test, we have 3 exams out there. Got it? That's the problem out here. We need to get the thing properly. Now, this is the overview of the whole thing. Now let us look into the question of seating arrangement. I'll be doing certain seating arrangement out there. It's very easy out there. I have copied a question out there, and let us follow a seating arrangement out there. Seating arrangement is a very interesting thing. Just you need to understand the what's in the I would say what's in the question and what's not in the question. You have to get that idea. I hope you can see the question here. I just copy pasted from a very interesting site here. So there are like 8 houses in a line, and each house has only one boy lives with condition given below. Now this is a very simple question. Seating arrangement. 8 houses in the line. We have 8 houses in the line here. Suppose there are 8 houses in the line out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 houses are there. 5 condition out there. Okay. Now you cannot put in that way. There's no, you cannot put that way because you don't know the position out there. Now what methodology you need to follow? It's a very simple methodology you need to follow. Mike lives between Paul and Larry. Paul, Mike, Larry. Got it? Paul lives on the one of the 2 houses in the middle. That means Paul lives, if I put a counter out here, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this should be 4, and this should be 5. Just a second. Okay, it should be 5 out there. So either Paul is living in the 5 or in the 4, because these are the two middle. It should be 6 and it should be 7, and there should be 8. Now, uh, there is at least one to the left of Larry. One to the left of Larry. Yeah, there are plenty of left in the Larry. This is right and this is left, as you know. Harry is just next to left of Larry. Harry is just next to left of Larry. Now, there is a question out there. So, our arrangement will be on the different side. Okay. See, our arrangement will be on the different side. Why? Because Larry would be on the that page. Paul lives on the 2000 in the middle. Suppose here is Paul, Larry is here, because if I put Paul here, Larry would be here. We cannot uh, more than like there is at least one to the left of Larry, and there is Mike here. Now Harry is just next to the left of Larry. That means Harry is here. Got it. Jack is not a neighbor of Simon. The Jack we have put here, and at least one lives to the right of Robert, and Harry is not between Todd and Larry. Todd and Larry. That means there are multiple ways. Jack is the not neighbor of Simon. Simon, if I put Simon here, and one lives to the right of Robert. Suppose I put Robert here, and Harry is not between Todd and Larry, and Harry is next to left of Larry, and Jack is not the neighbor of Simon. Suppose Jack is there, is one lives to the right of Robert, and Mike is between Paul and Mary. Okay, so their two question are contradicted here. Where we can put the here, these two are contradictory. Robert is not at the left end. Okay, so Robert, we cannot put Robert is a left end. Robert is between Simon and Todd. Simon and Todd we can put, yeah. Robert we can put here, Simon and Todd. No, Simon, and there is like Jack is not the neighbor of Simon. Jack we have to put here. Suppose Simon is here. Suppose we put Simon is here, and Jack is here. Then we Robert is here. Then the contradiction is made out of like Todd and Larry. And Todd, Harry is not between Todd and Larry. That means I cannot put Todd here. So Robert is between Simon and Todd. There are 3% to the right of Paul. There are 3% to the right of Paul. No, there is no, like, we cannot put it here. There is another way. So how many following ways you can follow the contradiction here? Okay, there are multiple ways. Okay. There are literally a multiple ways you can put the questions. There are multiple ways. Now the most important part is that nobody is understanding there is a way to do it. There is a way to do it. The question out there is very much simple. Todd, now if I have to put in that way, see, there is a way. Have to put in that way that Jack is here, Todd is here, and at least one live to the right of Robert. Robert is here, and who is there? Like who is missing here? Simon. Jack is not the neighbor of Simon. Okay, so we cannot put Jack here. Got it. Now, what we can do here? There is another way we can do here. We can shift the whole pattern on this thing. We can literally contradict the pattern here, and we can put Harry here. We can Paul and Jack here. Jack is not the neighbor of Simon. We can put Simon here, and we can put Robert here. See, now the contradiction is totally complete. Can you imagine it? Now, Todd is between Paul and Jack. Todd is between Paul and Jack. It should be the answer. So this sort of question they can ask. Last year they have asked a very easy question. We don't know how much. I mean, what kind of what level of question they're gonna ask in the paper itself. It's very very complicated to say. Whether they can ask zero question from logical reasoning, or they can ask like 4 to 5 question from logical reasoning. You cannot say properly. That's very tough to say. Got it? It's very tough to say. Now, let us follow another question out here. Okay. So the thing is, I hope everyone can see. Okay. Now, let us look at this question itself. It's very like small, but I hope. Let me just try to give an idea of the whole thing. Okay, we got the question here. Now, let us have a look on the question itself. What kind of question they are asking? A, B, C, D are sitting on a bench. A is sitting next to B. C is sitting next to D. D is not sitting with E, who is the left of the bench. Okay. A, B, C, D, E. 5 people are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. E is who is left end of the bench. Suppose this is the left end of the bench. E is here. C is on the second position from the right. C is from the second position from the right. A is to the right of B and E. A and C are sitting together. Okay, sitting position from the right. That means it should be here. From the right is second position. C is here. A is to right of B and E. Okay. A is sitting next to B. A is sitting next to B. No, it's not gonna happen here. Totally, we have to read it down. A, B, C, D are sitting on a bench. A is sitting next to B. C is sitting next to D. D is not sitting with E. Who is on the left end of the bench? So this is the left end of the bench, and C is on the second position from the right. A is to the right of B and A. A is to the right of B and A. A and C are sitting together. Now that's A is to the right of B and C. C is here, A is here, and A is sitting next to B, C is sitting next to D. A is sitting next to B, C is sitting next to D. Now that's a problem out there. There's a language that the A's position become no. It's a contradictory language out there. Language is quite not clear out here. Let me just code a thing. A is sitting next to B. Next to B, that means suppose A is sitting next to B and C is sitting next to D. C is sitting next to D. This is the contradiction out there. And D is not sitting with E. That means you cannot put D here. You can put D here, but you cannot put E here. That means, yeah, there is a way we can put in the logic that A and C are very similar. That means we can put A is to the right of B and E. B and A should be there, and A and D and C. That's the way. Yeah, that's the way it should be. That means D and C. D and C. What is the position of A sitting? A is between B and D. B and D. You cannot B and C. You cannot E and D. You cannot. You cannot C and E. Mhm. C and E should not be there because C is on the second position from the right. Okay, C is from the second position from right. There's a trick out there. See, that's a trick out there. So second position from right and D C. D should be here. A should be here. No, B A sitting next to B. No, that's a contradictory question out there. It's a very tricky question. So another thing we can see here, that is mm, the logic out here, because it's like something is missing. A and C are sitting together. A is next to B, C is sitting next to D. A is next to B and C is sitting next to D. A and C are together. That means if I C is the second from the right, C is here. Uh, A is here. There is no way it can be done. There is literally no way it can be done. So what should be the what I'm missing here? What is the thing I'm missing here? Now the thing is, if I put E here, E should be here. C is a second. That means here. Okay. A and C should be here. A and C should be here, and B should be here. There is contradiction. C is sitting next to D. Okay, next means that there's a language here. See, next means generally followed by. We see the followed by. Okay, but here next means you can in the both ways. So this should be the answer there. That means A position of A is between B and C. The answer is 2. Got it? The answer should be 2 here. I hope you understand. Got it? This is how you can do the sitting arrangement out here. It should be done on this way. Okay? This is the way, this is how you should be doing the sitting arrangement. You just need to know about the language they are putting there. Got it? You just need to know about the language they are putting there and the direction you are getting into. So let me end the class here. I hope you have a great class today. You learned many things, and we'll have a next class on the Tuesday itself. Okay. Okay. Good night.